Good morning. Hello again, PH Digital here. And today it's a review about audio devices. I normally don't do this, but it connects to my smartwatch, so it's an accessory, and we're gonna use that as an excuse for a line extension. And it's the Samsung's Galaxy Buds Plus that I've been using for almost the last 2 weeks, and let's take a look at them. Shh. Oh wait, I need to have the device. Right there. Shh. And there they are. These are the Galaxy Buds Plus. These came out not too long ago, earlier this year, and they call this color red, but it's really more of kind of a ruby red, and I really liked the color of that, and they matched the product red phone that I'm trying out as well. So I wanted to do a battery test to see if I could get 11 hours of music and test the standby time that these earbuds have and say. A little bit of dust, no earwax, that'd be gross, I did clean them before the video. So you can zoom in, they're small, they're tiny. We'll compare them to Legos because that's a really good comparison. So here's a Lego man right here, and you can see the size of the earbuds. Yeah. So they fit in quite nicely, and I've gone running with them, I've gone cycling with them. They don't fall out of my ears, which is really nice. Good job, Samsung. The case is quite nice as well. It does have that pleasing magnetic snap. They do have quick charge, which is really nice. It's USB-C, which I've already covered. And what I really wanted to try is, would Samsung function with Apple? The answer is yes. Is it a perfect match? No, it's Samsung. And what you have to do is you have to download this app right here, the Galaxy Buds Plus app. They have an app just for the audio. And this is after not quite 24 hours, and they're down to 1%. I couldn't actually get them to turn on. But the cool thing is as soon as we open up the case and put one of these in, oh, sorry, Lego guy. And there you go. It automatically detected the case. And now they're charging. So we're gonna try the quick charge. It's 8:32. I need to get ready for a meeting. So I'm just gonna set a timer and we'll see if the quick charge actually works. So now we'll close the case and then they disconnect. So the only way to check the battery of the case is to open it, and it does a pretty good job. I mean, granted, oh sorry there, Malfoy. It does a pretty good job connecting. It's not as immediate as Samsung. I've tried these out connected to an Android device and Samsung, and yeah, it's a better marriage, it's a better connection. But this is Apple with Samsung. Again, Apple with Samsung. I'm amazed that it works at all. So we'll do the quick charge and we'll see if Samsung can deliver. All right, it's been 3 minutes, almost 4. So according to the website, here I'll 22 hours of serious sound, a 3-minute charge gives you 1 hour of juice to power through a workout or share your phone's battery by placing your buds on the back. Okay, yeah, I don't have a Samsung phone. So let's see if that works. You know, that broom is just too heavy for him. It says the case is at 96%. So now if we open up the earbuds and put them in my ear, okay, hear the, and now let's try the other one. This might affect the audio because, well, we'll see what happens here. All right, well, I'm getting a constant beeping noise in these headphones, and you can see they're pretty flush. I can take off a shirt while I'm running and then put them back on, and that's pretty cool if you ask me. So we were testing the 3-minute quick charge, and it's been a little over an hour. Took a quick break, and now let's check the battery life. But that's how they look. Pretty flush. I have the touch controls turned off, so when I take them in and out of my ears, I don't pause or play music. So I'll take these out, or take one of them out. Now I can hear better. Okay, so let's take a look at the phone. So if we open up the Galaxy Buds, down to 1%. And they kept beeping, so let me open up Spotify. I was listening to the Knives Out. Still playing. So we'll let this play just another minute. So we began this test at 8:32. It's now 9:46. Had a conference call and some other things. So not only were they listening to music, but they were also listening to a phone call. Now at 8:47, they were still playing the soft beep tone alert, but it was really like faint, like every 5 minutes it would just like do this soft beep, let me know the battery was low, and I checked it and it was 4%, and that was about 15 minutes later. And then at 9:43, getting that constant beep tone. So not only did they last a little over an hour, and I didn't have them playing the whole time, but pretty much I did. So, and we can check that. So they're still playing at 1%. I'll put the other one in just for fun. Aha, stereo sound. And one of the cool things I like about this app is, one, you can turn off or on ambient sound. So now like my voice is amplified because there's this setting right here, use ambient sound during calls. Now I can turn that on, and now it like amplifies my voice. So that's kind of cool. Or I can just minimize the ambient sound. Oh, the left one just died. -1%, that was cool. So no audio out the left one now. So I can just take that one out. And now the other cool thing I like is that you can change the sound. And these are really subtle differences. Keep in mind, these are earbuds. These are not fancy, over-the-ear, awesome quality phones. These are for running. These are for doing phone calls and whatnot. And I'll do some more audio tests before I return these. And then you can completely minimize that ambient sound. So now it just kind of more cancels out the sound when you reduce that ambient sound, or you can turn it off altogether. Now, one way to test the quality of earbuds is while you're listening to sound, how loud do you have to turn up the volume on your smartphone or your smartwatch to clearly hear the music? And I have this pretty low, and I can hear that Knives Out soundtrack quite clearly. So to me, that's a good indication that it's a high quality device. And one of the things that Samsung is selling you is the AKG sound. You can read more about that on their website, and I'll put a link in the description. Does the quick charge last? The answer is yes. Good job, Samsung. Oh, and I fixed Malfoy here. I gave him some bigger feet to stand on. So in relation to a 3x2 brick, that's about the size of, hang on a second. There we go. So that's about the size or the width of the device, just a smidgen wider. Actually, if we turn it that way, it just about fits. And this is the small ear tip. They do come with others. Here, I'll show this to you. And here you go. This is the box that it came in. Nice glossy. And then right here are the different attachments that you can put on for the earphones. Sorry, earbuds. There's a lot of them. Whoa! Like little jumping jacks. So depending on the size of your ears, you have these really, oh, you know, I guess like I must have the medium ones on. Let's see if these have like a, so they're small, and there's probably another one right there. That's weird. So we have this size. Ah, there we go. So let's compare which size. Boy, these things are really bouncy. There we go. Well, they are made of silicone rubber. There we go. So now this is the pair that came pre-installed. Interesting. So we have very small, or we'll just call small, medium, large. And then also depending on your ear size, they have different little wingtips you can put on. These, the ones that came with it, which are probably the medium ones, those seem to fit my ears quite nicely. And then there's, you can see the little speaker. Another cool thing about these, you can kind of tell how loud they get because you can play the audio when they're outside your ear. That was that, here, let me get the microphone closer. And then it should do the beep here in just a second. So we're still at 1%. It's now 9:53. Yeah, you can slightly hear that music. And then you can probably hear the beep. Now I don't want to get in trouble for, that's copyrighted, but I do have permission from, so this is a friend of mine, Lyft operator, and he has some great music all listed on Spotify, also on iTunes, and he said that I can play his music. So I'll crank that up, and you should be able to hear that through the speaker. So that's all the way. So if I were to put this earbud in my ear right now, that would be pretty loud. There you go. So that's how loud that music goes in your ears. Now when I was running with these, the volume was great. Cycling was a little bit different because I could hear the wind go like past and over my ears. So that was a bit annoying. And I don't know if I need to try some tips. I'll try that again. I'm going to go for a ride and probably a run later today so I can test these again. But there's how loud that music goes. And there you have it. There is my review of the Samsung Galaxy Buds. Let's see, I am on day 14 of using these. So 2 weeks later. And yeah, the right one is still jamming out. Yeah, you can probably hear it right there. So do I recommend these? Well, it depends. It depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for a inexpensive way to listen to good quality music, yeah, they're pretty good. I'm trying to meet with an audiologist to do a in-depth test for these devices and compare these between some other devices out there. So hopefully I can do that for you soon. I think a lot of people are interested in that fact. So there you have it, my 2-week review of the Samsung Galaxy Buds, and they're great. I got a solid 10 hours out of them yesterday. Documented that. I'll show that to you in just a second. Hold on. So I discovered battery life is not always the best thing, but if you go to screen time, Spotify 35 minutes, but YouTube over 4 hours. And then I also had some conference calls, all that fun stuff. Galaxy Buds, another 27 minutes. Let's see if it gives more detail. Screen time. So that's how long I was using the app. And the earbuds were connected that entire time. So on and off, I had 5 hours of entertainment. This is a little off. And then again today, another 49. So on and off about 8 hours. They say 11 hours off one charge. I think they would have done that had I not left them out. So last night, these were at 20%. So last night at 18:24, they were at 47%. And then at 23:14, right before I went to bed, they were at 20%. So I left them out on the table just like this all night. And when I woke up, they were at 1%. So there you have it. Pretty cool. I wouldn't recommend buying these if you have a iPhone. It's a little bit wonky, and it took me a bit to get them set up. And after about 2 hours of listening to these nonstop, my ears were a little sore. So I'm going to try the smallest tip that they have. But they do easily connect, and I do like that. I'm sure there would have been notifications when the battery got low had I had a Samsung or Android device. But as far as forcing a marriage, forcing this communication between Samsung and Apple, I'm really impressed that Samsung did such a good job on the app. And no, I don't work for Samsung, and no, I don't work for Apple. I'm just a gadget guy. I'm PH Digital. I like digital devices. So the red's a really cool color, easy to find. And let me show you that one last feature, because I think a lot of people are interested in that. So you open up the Galaxy Buds app, and then it warns you not to do this when they're in your ears. Find my earbuds. To protect your hearing, don't do this when it's in your ear. And then you hit start. You know what? The battery's dead, so it's not going to do that. Yeah, I'm being really quiet. I don't hear anything. The battery's totally dead. It says 1%, but let's try that one more time. So we go to find my earbuds. To protect your hearing, don't do this while you're wearing. Start. There it is. Can you guys hear that? So if it was nighttime, that's how loud it goes. Well done, Samsung. Well done. And that's about all I have. Thanks for watching. This video did go longer than 5 minutes, but I wanted to cover a lot and give you kind of an overall view. Yes, I do recommend them. I was able to get them on sale for only $115. So shop around. You don't have to pay that full $150 price. And the quick charge, yes, it works. Not only did I get 1 hour of music time, I got a little bit more. So I'm going to charge these, and we're going to do the 10-minute test. Because according to Samsung, they have another test where if you plug them in and charge them for just 10 minutes, you get 3 hours. So we'll do that next. Thanks for watching. That's all for now. This has been another gadget review by PH Digital. Feel free to like and subscribe, share this with your friends. And in this case, yeah, pithy comments are always welcome. Let me know if you have these, or if you prefer another type of wireless headphone device, and we'll chat in the comments below. And yes, don't forget to run farther to go further in life. That's all for now. Goodbye.